The Department of Foreign Affairs maintained that the vaccine donation of the Chinese government has no connection with the recent development in the West Philippine Sea. This comes after former Supreme Court Associate Justice Antonio Carpio said in a television interview that it is possible that China is trying to soften the blow of seizing the country's maritime zones by donating vaccines. In a tweet, DFA Secretary Daddy Locsin Jr. said the two events are unrelated, adding that any reduction of commitment to the country's rights in the West and South China Seas is the same as disloyalty to the country. Nearly 200 Chinese vessels were spotted at the Julian Felipe Reef, which is within the country's exclusive economic zone. On Sunday, Locsin filed a diplomatic protest against China over the matter. In today's confirmation hearing of DFA senior officials, the Foreign Affairs Secretary reiterated that aside from the country's victory on the 2016 arbitral ruling, the Philippines has mutual defense treaty with the United States in its power.
Any attack on a Philippine vessel, however small, as long as it is a government vessel, like a Coast Guard, is an attack on the United States and triggers the Mutual Defense Treaty. And believe me, that response is, shall I say, global. And that lies within our power. If you don't send that message to the other side, then they will just keep trenching and trenching and trenching on our territory. And then our sense of nationhood dies.
The United States Embassy earlier pledged its support to stand with the Philippines, its oldest treaty ally in Asia. However, the Chinese embassy dismissed this, saying that the U.S. is not a party to the South China Sea issue. It also denied the allegation that the vessels found were militia vessels and insisted that the reef is part of their territory. But for Senator Rizon Tiveros, China should stop twisting the truth to serve its own interest. The senator adds the palace should reassess its so-called friendship with China, noting that it has caused irreversible damage to the Philippine seas. Meanwhile, for Senator Richard Gordon, the Chinese government's destabilizing actions in the disputed waters contradicts its pronouncements of friendship with the Filipino people. He urged the Chinese government to adopt policies and actions that contribute to the peace and stability in the region and not create an impression of a bullying neighbor.
MCGI Free Store. Get what you need, not what you want.